Welcome to Horror's Way. You all know me as Colin, as the owner of Horror's Way Personal Training. Today we're going to talk about something very totally different out of Horror's Way. I'm going to tell you a bit about me. There's something that you all don't know about me, or some of you, is that I'm completely deaf. And that means I don't hear at all. And I've been deaf since birth. Yes, I wear the hearing aid, but that's just so that people are aware that I'm deaf. A lot of people sometimes think I'm hard of hearing because of the hearing aid, but it's not. Because if I don't wear the hearing aid, people think I'm arrogant. So I have to wear the hearing aid sometimes, and it also helps me with tones and vibrations. Let's start a bit about my childhood here a little bit. Growing up wasn't easy. I had a lot of support from my parents and my sister. And life was very, very challenging. I was always sick from reading lips all day. It was a struggle to go to school. I started school when I was 2. I was on the handy bus at 7 in the morning to 3 in the afternoon. And boy, let me tell you, that was work. My mom and dad put a lot of time and effort bringing me up in the oral hearing world. I never grew up in the deaf world until now. And we'll get to that in a few minutes. But right now, when I was growing up, it was a challenge for everybody, my family and myself. And I wasn't always a positive person. I was always frustrated. I was always not negative, but down. A lot of people didn't know how to take me because I was very different to a deaf person, because I could speak and I responded very well like a hearing child. I got picked on a lot, I fought a lot, I got bullied, but you know what? I always overcame and went above. It's all about attitude. And that's where bodybuilding came in and made me stronger, it made me independent, and it made me very confident. But I wasn't always confident either. When you're surrounded by negative people, it can pull you down sometimes too. And you don't get as far as you want to. But today, you know what? I'm older now. I see life in a very different view. The world is in a very different place. I'm now involved with the hearing world and the deaf world. And both worlds are a beautiful place. Today, I have a wonderful girlfriend who has taught me everything. She taught me how to be positive. She taught me how to be surrounded by positive people. She taught me to come out of my shell. And she brought me out in a world where it's very, very challenging. But you know what? With her on my side, we're doing a lot more than I ever thought I would. And it's all about positive attitude. She has taught me so much about that, and about how to be confident and never to be ashamed of my disability. That's where disability comes in. It's all about positive attitude. You can achieve anything you want to when you put your mind to it. Life is too short. You don't know from one day to the next who's coming and who's gone. So you always be positive and make the most of every day. I've always been an achiever in life. And life is too short to let others pull you down. Like my father said, it's very lonely to be an eagle and have all the turkeys down below. But you know what? Soaring up here and being high, be proud of what you've accomplished and let the turkeys just do what they have to do down below. That's how you get ahead. Life is very short and there's so many things you can do when you put your mind to it. And that's where bodybuilding came in. And I achieved a lot in bodybuilding because it's an individual sport where I learned about myself and nobody else. Sure, it sounds like a selfish sport, but it's not, because you're learning about you and you're doing it for you. You never let anybody tell you that you can't, because you know what? You can do it. And you always have to have a positive attitude. With a positive attitude, you can go a very long way. and you can overachieve anything you want to when you put your mind to it. So, disability has a lot of range of life. There's so many different kinds of disabilities. But the reason why I'm talking about mine is because not very many people are very well known about it or educated about it, especially when it comes to the law. People get frustrated and they think that the deaf person's mad, but they're not. They're frustrated. When they are frustrated, you have to help by being patient and understanding, writing if they need it, or making sure that they see your face. And don't do it with an expression of being mad. Do it with a happy look so that they can relax and understand what you're trying to get across to them. So, having said that, sign language is ASL all over the world today. Different kinds of signs. Deaf people have different signs for different things. But it's what you do to communicate. Communication is everything. Doesn't matter if you're deaf or hearing. Communication is the most important thing between two people. Let's talk about that for a second. With me and my girlfriend, we communicate all the time. I'm having problems with my voice now. It's been strained. So she has learned to do sign. And I'm very proud of her because she had come to learn my words as well as I learn hers. And it's all about respect, positive attitude, and working together. And that's what I do with my parents as well. Life is too short to take advantage or take things for granted. So appreciate what you have. And if the disability, you take the dis out, and it means your ability to do anything you want to when you put your mind to it. And that's Hard's Way or the highway. Unleash your beat 24/7. And we'll see you next time.